Let's be honest. Sometimes you just need to get shit done. I know we're feminine women and we want to live the luscious, delicious soft life, but in order to live the soft life, to have passive income, to attract money, whether you want to be a housewife and have everything provided for you, whether you want to be an entrepreneur and be killing it in business and have a super successful business bringing in sales, or whether you want to do something in between, either way, honey, it's gonna take work.
You better work, bitch. You wanna live fancy. Live in a big mansion, party in France. You better work with.
Whether you're a housewife or an entrepreneur or a stay-at-home girlfriend, because apparently that's a thing that you guys want to do nowadays. Whatever floats your boat, this stuff takes work. As a housewife, you need to learn how to keep up a house, how to ensure that everything's going good at home, how to please your man, how to stay looking good, how to stay looking beautiful for yourself and for him, to feel good about yourself and your confidence. As a CEO, maybe you want to do a little bit of those things, and as a CEO, you got to learn how to run a business. You got to make sure people are doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. You have to be showing up consistently and learning how to be the best version of yourself. As something in between, guess what? You're doing a little bit of both. These things take work, but at the end of the day, we live this beautiful, amazing life where we get to pick our own things that we want to do, where we have to make something happen to a certain level, but the experience of making something happen is a lot easier. And once we add a little bit of active and we do a little bit of action, we can see a whole lot of passive be coming into our life in the form of income, friends, and all the things that we truly desire. But we need a little active to our passive, okay? We need to get a little active to set up the systems in place to create our passive, luxurious, soft lifestyle. But here's the thing, ladies, we are not men. We are not men. We are not built the same. And I know that's triggering. Oh my God, Jalen, what do you mean? We're both human beings. We both are all equal. Yes, we're equal and we're so beautiful as a species, but exactly at the same time, we are not equal. We are reciprocal. We are built differently. And that is not something to be ashamed of. That is something to be celebrated. Men have a lot more testosterone, okay, which means they naturally have a lot more active energy. They're supposed to be lifting things and doing things and using a lot of hustle energy. However, women, we are not the same. We are not built the same. Our strategy for success should not be matching a man's strategy for success. We are not supposed to always be hustling to make things happen for us like men do. And honestly, shoot, some men aren't supposed to do that as well. Most of the time, we don't want to do that either. We're working too hard when we're really supposed to be working smart. Smart work, not hard work. Let's get into it. How to hustle as a woman, and not really hustle, but how to make our dream life come true, realistically, practically, and with manifestation and systems. Hustle mode is not good for us. It's not something that makes us feel good and gets us closer to getting fucked right. Okay? It's not what we want. It doesn't make us feel amazing as women. Hustle mode, no sleep, just hustle mentality is not built for us. Quite frankly, it's not built for most people, but at the end of the day, it definitely ain't built for us. So ladies, this is how we can be successful in whatever it is that we want to do, whether we're a housewife, a CEO, business owner, everything in between, a career woman. Here's how to succeed in your life the divine feminine way, the goddess way. And if you want to dive deeper into these concepts, into attraction, seduction, and living life in your cycle as a woman, then definitely check out my beautiful club, the Goddess Club, down below, with community classes, resources, courses, podcasts, beautiful group and community. We go live, we talk, and we uplift, and we make sure that we stay accountable so that we don't lose track of what we came here to do, which was live a 5-star life. Let's get into it. So the first key is you want to work in burst, okay? You want to work in burst, like B-U-R-S-T-S, burst. For example, as women, we are cyclical beings, which means naturally we have a cycle. When you are a regular ovulating, fertile type of on-point woman, you have a cycle. It's a normal thing to have highs and lows, to have active active times and less active times. Honestly, we are supposed to have choices, and we are not supposed to operate like men, which don't have a cycle. For the most part, they have calm emotions with their hormones and stuff like that. As women, our emotions and our hormones naturally fluctuate, which means our moods naturally fluctuate. And we see the negative ramifications of this when we try to go against our cycle, when we don't honor our period, where we just kind of go and not rest and relax. We're not built for that. So how you counteract this is to work in bursts. So just like track, I used to run track in high school. You can either be a sprinter, somebody who runs really quickly, saves all their energy to sprint really quickly, but then rest right after that. Or you can be an endurance runner and you run a long race. You run a whole mile and you do several laps, but at the end of the day, with whether you're a sprinter or an endurance person, you still have to rest, okay? So how I love to live my life is I'm a natural sprinter. I like to really structure my life where maybe I work. This is my job, right? This is a part of one of my jobs, YouTube and content creation. I chose a career path that is in alignment with my creativity and my passion and what just naturally feels good with me. First step, but then second step after that, I know that I'm not always going to want to film. I know that I'm not always necessarily going to want to be on most of the time. So I choose a select period of time where I record tons of content and I do tons of things so that I can get it done at the end of the day. So I get it out of my way. And then my less active work is I send that piece of content out to other people to edit it for me, so that now I only worked for like a week or less, got all my content done, and now I have the rest of the month to do what I want. Naturally, I do more things outside of this hobby, like coach and mentor, run events, run rental properties and stuff like that. But most of the time, a lot of the things I do are less active. A lot of the things I do require bursts. I put all my energy and attention into a book and a course, and I'm developing this product, then to launch it. So now after I launch it and I put all that energy into creating something, now it gets to outlive me. I don't have to constantly do it over and over again and constantly upkeep it. It's doing what it needs to do. All I have to do is promote it, or I can run ads and it can constantly show itself, right? So I don't have to work that much. So as women, we are way more in alignment with doing things that are burst friendly. So things that we can put all of our energy and attention to and then let ride. It's like a lot of active work up front, and then we do a lot of rest and recovery. Just like a sprinter, you have to allow yourself to have that recovery period. If you don't recover, you're never going to step into that abundance, because just like you're going in the gym and you're building muscle, if you go to the gym, you lift a bunch of weights, but you never rest your body, the muscles will never grow. Same thing when it comes to this and your life. When you truly need to rest, you need to listen to your body. Don't go against your cycle. This is different than when you are actually about to take action. That part of you starts to self-sabotage and procrastinate and says, no, I don't feel like doing it. This is different. When you actually feel your body saying, I'm tired, I need rest, I need to recover, you need to honor it. Take that rest. Take a day off. Do what you have to do, because your body needs that to be able to boost back up and to give the best quality work that you can. And don't feel guilty for doing it. You deserve it, hun. Find ways to work in bursts, whether you're a sprinter or a more long-term endurance. Maybe as a sprinter, you work for like a day or 4 days out of the week. Maybe as an endurance, you're okay with working for longer, going a steady pace. Whatever the case is, work in bursts and always have rest and recovery. And this can be applied in any sector of your life as a feminine woman, as a goddess. 2, work smarter, not harder. There is always an easier way to make money. There's always an easier, smarter way to make money. There's always an easier and smarter way to solve this problem. There's always an easier and smarter way to get results. You want to program your mind to think that way, so your brain is always working unconsciously in your favor, making your life easier. Because if you believe that to be true, the next thing you know, you're going to come up with ingenious ingenious ways to get the job done. Whether you're a housewife that has to keep the house in order, this is, hey, maybe I need to organize my life in a certain way and, give certain directions to the people in the house instead of being all over the place all over the time. Bringing more organization, bringing more order in place, creating a system. A lot of you guys are solopreneurs where you're doing everything on your own, and that is not how you get to success. Don't act like a small business, act like a big business, okay? Delegate tasks. Instead of doing everything, you need to delegate things to other people who are better than you or who can do those things so that you can focus on your bread and butter as an entrepreneur. It's all about the technique that you're using. Efficiency is your best friend. Work smarter, not harder. A lot of you guys have the mindset that says, if I just work 10 times more, then I can see 10 times results. Yeah, at first you want to work harder, quote unquote. But then at some point, when you really want to be rich and when you really want to win and be successful in life, you want to work smarter. How can you come up with easier ways to do the thing that you want to do? And a good example of this is artificial intelligence, AI. We have apps like ChatGPT that literally can help you make your life easier. Instead of writing out a whole email or outline by yourself, insert clip of ChatGPT writing out a random email about SpongeBob and how SpongeBob can help you influence your life in a positive direction. Look at that. This is real life. This is 2023. You can utilize certain things to make your life more efficient and easy. The AI is not perfect. It still needs that human touch, but you can get the bare bones structure. And with that bare bones structure, you can just add your little finesse to it and boom, it's yours. Efficiency. Get a personal assistant, get a home cleaner, help somebody organize. It's not as expensive as you probably think. And like I said, the number one question you always ask yourself is, how can I make this easier? How can I make losing weight easier? How can I make my business work easier and make more money easier? How can I date very successful men easier? What is a better way for me to do this thing? What is the more efficient way for me to do this? How can I leverage technology to my benefit? How can I leverage outside help to my benefit? Don't feel like you have to do everything on your own. Sweetheart, you are a goddess. You are supposed to be served. Stop acting like you're not, okay? 3, know your goal. So you want to have a financial goal and you want to have your why. Why are you working so hard? Why are you working so hard to improve your life? Why are you working so hard to look so good? Why are you working so hard to make this money? What is your financial goal? A lot of you guys be working, living paycheck to paycheck, and you never leave that paycheck to paycheck cycle because literally you don't know what you're doing this for. A lot of people want to make a lot of money, and I ask them, how much money do you want to make? They just say a lot of money. What does a lot of money even mean? Like, what does that even really mean? And then next thing you know, they'll say, oh, I just want to make millions of dollars, like, period. Why? Do you know how much your dream house costs? Do you know how much your dream apartment costs? Do you know how much your dream car costs? What do these things cost? You might not need $1 million to live your dream lifestyle, or maybe you do. And guess what? If that's the case, then you need to make a lot more money than you probably think. Regardless, what is the actual goal? How much money do we actually need to make? Let's make it realistic and practical, because a lot of you guys are working just to live. And you gotta escape the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. And this is where saving money comes clutch. And that's the next point. Have a savings account, sis. Have a savings account. Most people in the US cannot afford an emergency that costs $400 or more. That's a problem. Most people in the US do not have a savings account of $10K or more. That's a problem, because baby girl, that's the reason why you're always stressed out, because you don't got money. You aren't saving properly. You have nothing to rest on. You want the soft life, but you have nothing to rest on. You don't know why you're working so hard. You have nothing saved for yourself. Because guess what? If you walking around with 50K in the bank, 60K in the bank, 100K in the bank, you gonna walk a little different. If you walking around with 3 to 6 months worth of your expenses saved, you gonna walk around a little different. And that's the goal. Download the Qapital app. That is Qapital with a Q. Download this app and it's gonna help you save money, like automated. And it's gonna help you save money the automated way. because you can set it to every time you get paid, you can put a certain portion of your paycheck directly to a separate folder that you don't have to see all the time. So it's saving automatically, passively. As an entrepreneur, you can set it for a percentage. Every time any amount of money comes in, you can save 10%, 20%, 30% to a folder that you don't see. So it's passively in the background doing its thing, and it can tell you how much money you can save in the future. No, this isn't sponsored. I love this app. I use this app. I literally saved like 20K, just like, yes, really quickly because I use this app. And guess what? Now that I'm walking around with 20K saved, your girl is acting different. And that's just in one account. I got multiple savings accounts, baby. So let's do math. If the average apartment is like $2,000 to $3,000, that's like nice because my girls want to live nice, right? And let's say you want to have 12 months in an apartment, right? Or in a mortgage, whatever the case is, and it's like $2K a month. So that's $24,000 a year. If you just save up to 20K, you can walk around with 12 months of expenses saved. So guess what? When you want to take a day off, when you want to take a month off, you can because you know your bills is going to be paid. But if you don't escape the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, you're going to always be working on a hamster wheel, stuck, not in the feminine energy, in the hard life. And sis, you were not built for that. So it's time to get a budget. It's time to get a budget before we can get abundant. For some people, that means being more realistic. Does it makes sense? Check out my course, Fem Finance, if you struggle with saving money and having money to invest in yourself and you just feel broke. Take the course, Fem Finance, so you can just get the basics of financial literacy and investing and stuff like that. And finding a provider so you don't have to be so stressed out and worried, dating the wrong kind of men who can't do anything for you. But that's a whole other thing. Anyway, you need to look at your income, look at your expenses. At the end of the day, if you're not profiting, something in your life needs to change. You need to have some type of weekly budget for yourself, monthly budget, whatever the case is, and stay within budget. Be a baddie on a budget instead of a baddie in brokenness. We don't want baddies in brokenness. We want baddies in riches. And we don't just save money for saving money's sake. We save money so we can invest that money to make more money, be fruitful and multiply. Money wants to move. Money wants to procreate so it can make more. So yes, baby, I know you're a woman. You are capable of learning financial literacy because you're a woman. You are capable of financial literacy and abundance and investing passively into things that make you more money. This is your domain, sis. This is your time. Don't let the people fool you and say that it's just a man's thing to do. No, baby girl, I don't care if you're being provided for. You need to have a savings for yourself so you can always know that you're safe and protected. So learn these things. At first it's going to feel hard, but do it. And then you're going to feel so much better for it. And you're going to be ahead of 99% of people. Break the cycle. And number 5, always maintain your feminine energy throughout the whole process. I don't care how messed up your life is. I don't care how stressed you are. I don't care how much in hustle mode you are. You need to prioritize your feminine energy because your feminine energy is your receptivity. It is your ability to receive. So if you cannot receive, you cannot achieve. So doing is not going to happen. Doing only gets you but so far. But doing and actually learning how to receive, how to be penetrated with the blessings, you allow yourself to actually experience it in this reality. But when you just do, but you don't feel like you're worthy of it, so you push it away subconsciously. When you do, and you allow yourself to be burnt out, not satisfied, unhealthy, when you do things for people who don't deserve it, and you don't understand your worth, you are always going to be in the one down position, sorry for yourself, instead of in the queen goddess position where you are like, wow, this gets to be my freaking life. Let me look around. Okay? Get on the right side. Here's how you activate your feminine energy. Take beautiful spiritual baths with intention. Dance and move your body. Get into your creativity. Meditate a lot. Practice relaxation. Get a massage. Stretch your body. Do yoga. All the mindless things that we think are not important, we're taught that not important. These are the things that boost your feminine energy. Do these things often enough, every single day, every single week if you can. Make time for yourself. Make time for your beauty, sleep, and your rest. Ashe, let's go. And if you need help with doing this, join Rich Goddess Club with meditations, access to courses, classes, people, communities of girls who are looking to upgrade their life and to also help you stay accountable. I go live, I coach you, and we do these beautiful things and rituals that allow you to stay tuned into your feminine energy and in your money so you can rule the freaking world. This is your world. I'm just living in it, honey. But like I said, join the club or buy some courses. You can view my catalog. For you guys, I would recommend Fem Finance, so how to save money. Okay, the basics of understanding money from an energetic perspective, from a feminine perspective, from having a provider in your life that's helping you out, from the things that they don't teach us as women, right? And then also, I would highly recommend my 21-day Feminine Embodiment Challenge. People love this course. This is some of my most potent work because it gets straight into the feminine. It's not about the information. It's about being and embodying. A lot of y'all try to be successful, try to be feminine, try to be whatever, but you don't succeed because you're trying. You need to step into being. And that's the real tea. And that course and that challenge helps you do just that. So take that 21-day challenge and literally see your life transform and your magnetism increase and watch how successful you actually become. People are going to be like, how did you do that? How did you change so quickly? Because you got your energy right first and foremost, and then you took action, becoming the person who is going to be successful, who is going to have the man, who is going to be a successful business owner, who is naturally that person who is living the life that she wants to live. You become her, and then you see her in life get what she wants. I hope that made sense. I hope that didn't go over your head. It has been amazing. Comment down below something beautiful for me to hear, and I can't wait to connect with you guys in another video. Peace.